Alright guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. In today's video, we're going to be continuing looking at our beasts and also looking at our baits from AFK rewards, guys. Now you can see here, guys, 1 hour 38. We got one of our baits out of here. Out of the fast rewards, we're getting quite a few. So we got 2 right there. We got 2, that is 4 in total. There's 6, there's 8, and there is 10. So we did get 10, guys, 5 times. Ultimately, with them adding the baits within the fast rewards, you want to be doing it. It actually kind of puts more value to it. But a couple things we want to pick up, guys, is number 1, the invigorating essence to continue building out the resonating crystal. We also do want to pick up the elemental cores out of here and the twisted essence. So a lot of really good things that are coming out of the fast rewards, which of course, adding the baits in there gives you more of a viability or more of a reason to go ahead and do those fast rewards. Now, in addition, guys, they have been sending out these celebrations. So we've seen them for the last couple days over on the test server, and they continue to come out. So they are sending us 100. So you do get a full summon out of there, which I do like that they continue sending them. And then again, out of AFK rewards, you are getting them on a regular basis. Now, when it comes to the store, I do not recommend buying these, guys. If you look even at the refresh, you're talking 640 plus the 100 for the refresh. You're talking 740 diamonds just to get 16 baits. Way overpriced. They need a different way to get them. Similar to, let's say, like PoCoins down here. They need a method where it might be 5 baits, but to utilize the gold that we have within here versus utilizing the diamonds. Because essentially what's going to happen is now that you have the time emblem cards, now that you have the bait, you're not going to have enough diamonds to build your Celestials and Hypogean heroes because you're burning all of your diamonds in different factors. Definitely need to look at doing something with that. Now, right now, we do have the shop refresh that is going on, guys. Go ahead, refresh this once you buy out the couple key things. These 2 being the priority and, of course, the PoCoins. If you need emblems, I stay 500 plus for the primordial emblems. Do the reset on here, and we'll do the exact same. With the rest of the shop refreshes, you are not going to use them because right now, guys, I am setting aside and saving to get our new 2 Witcher heroes that are coming pretty soon, which means using guild coins, using your barracks tokens, your labyrinth tokens, your challenger coins. You are going to utilize them for the heroes that are coming. We don't know. They should be up probably in another day or 2. I'm actually pretty shocked that they are not up at this point. But as of right now, guys, we have not seen them. Then, of course, we're getting, again, a pretty decent amount of bait. Hoping that it continues. I really do hope that it continues, guys. They're going to have to come out with easier ways to get these beasts as we have more beasts recommended or more beasts do come out. So let's go ahead and look at the dev notes, guys, and see what exactly is coming. All right, guys, so here it is. These are the dev notes that came out a little bit today. You can see, guys, our super, super cute furry beast right here. The Beast FAQ with your game designer. Want to run through and kind of give you a breakdown of what I'm thinking and kind of what I'm seeing from the notes that they're providing here from the devs. All right, guys, so Beast System has finally arrived. We have some FAQs to answer your burning questions. How can I acquire them? We know you're going to go through, you're going to capture them. That we already know. Now, they are going to obtain the baits through Treasure Scramble, completing a campaign of receiving AFK rewards, completing a campaign or receiving AFK rewards, Temporal Rift, Voyage of Wonders, in-game events, purchasing at the store, etc. Relevant deals will also be available at merchants, so you can buy them. Now, the big thing with this, guys, is you are going to have competition. Now, what I mean by that is when you're going through and you're building these out, guys, some of the places like AFK Rewards, Treasure Scramble, they just added them in. But other places such as the Temporal Rift, you have to choose what you want. If you're picking up bait, if you're picking up red chests, if you're picking up elemental cores, you're going to have to choose what you get out of there. Same with the in-game events. The in-game event that is actually coming up soon, the flip cards. It has the baits within the event, but again, you're missing out on the red chest. You're missing out on the cores to pick up the bait to build out some of these beasts, which I do not like at all. They should have added it to kind of complement them, not really adding them to compete against them. So after unlocking a new beast species in the game, you will get the 7 consecutive days of the lure attempts, which Guys, it's free bait, so that's pretty cool. In the future, we may add, and I don't like that. That means they are not going to add at this moment. But we may add the baits to items in the Misty Valley Abyssal Expedition and new event features to provide adventurers more ways to acquire them. That's kind of the problem. So right now, guys, we know that you can acquire them, but they're pretty minimal how many we get for the summons that we need. In addition, guys, again, you're trading off getting baits versus getting something to actually build your heroes. Now, overall, my opinion, the pets don't make that big of a difference. The pets are not going to be a game changer. I would much rather have the heroes built out again with cores and with chests than having a pet that just adds a couple percentage to the stats, similar to what we see within our Elder Tree, adds just a couple percent to the stats, which ultimately is what these are doing. In which feature of the version can beasts be deployed? After the beast system goes online, beasts will be available. To ensure fairness in the game, of course, they didn't add them to the vault. So how can that beast help me in battle? Are there restrictions? Beast will buff the attributes, which again, it's a very small attribute buff within there. Each team can only deploy one beast. That is right, guys. If you are in a 7-team battle, you need to send 7 different beasts. We see it right now in the campaign. If you're running 5 different stages, you need 5 different beasts within that campaign formation. How can I level up the beast? You can, the attributes of the beast are determined by the resonating crystal and beast level. Besides increasing the resonating crystal level, you can have your beast consume other beasts of its kind to level up the attribute buffs. Now, when you're leveling up your beast, guys, you want to do it evenly because it costs less beast, which again, at the end of this video, I will show you exactly what I'm talking about. Increasing your beast level not only buffs the attributes in your team, but also unlocks levels of your beast skill ability, which again, I do want to show you at the end of this video. Now, right now, the beast cannot be reset. Each beast has 3 different types of attribute buffs: strength, intelligence, agility, which again we've seen, which can boost the attributes of corresponding heroes on the team. After reaching 18, a beast can only be leveled up further once all 3 of its attributes are buffed to level 6. This is how on some players we did see the little red kind of lit up squares or diamonds within there. So once all of the attribute buffs are at level 6, you can level them up further. Different attributes may have different weights in the leveling up process, but each of the different attribute buffs must ultimately obtain the same level. I have a beast that is at max level. What happens if I draw them again? Players can only capture beasts that are not maxed out. That is right, guys. When there are less than 3 beasts which are not maxed out in the portraits, the additional beasts will be converted into default spices. So once you get these beasts to a max level, when you go to draw, it is going to be converted to spices if you draw them, which means you're going to be able to pick when new beasts come in the future, which again is very, very cool to see. Which is equivalent to 1/3 portion of the secret spices. You can select which elite beast to attract with your secret spices. Then, of course, how frequently. This was the other really big question that we were getting, guys. After the beast system goes live, we launch 3 rare, 3 elite, which we've seen. Subsequently, we will speed up our beast launches slightly. We don't know exactly what that means, to around 1 per version, to provide as many options and combinations as possible for adventures. Again, they really do not give a timeline around this, which I don't like, because you really can't plan what is coming. If they're saying we're going to release 1 every 3 months, once every 2 weeks in the case of heroes, once every 3 months in the case of the awakened heroes, we could have kind of a way to gauge what is coming. Once there are 8 elite beasts, that is right, guys, we only have 3 right now. In the game, we will slow down releasing new beasts that players have a time to level up the beasts that they have. The idea is to meet the needs of different players as much as possible, while deciding on an appropriate frequency for launching beasts based on everyone's overall progression. So this is not the race to the pay to win. It is on everyone's progression with them building out the beasts. All right, guys, so as promised, like I was saying earlier, when you're building out these beasts, you want to build them up evenly. Big shout out to Trisha and everyone else who commented on the videos about building out these beasts. So essentially, when you look at a beast, I almost have him completely done. Right here, I have him evenly built. So we have 3, 3, and 2. On my grassy orb, I did all intelligence, which means I could have leveled him up much further just of the sheer cost by going and doing this evenly versus stacking everything into the intelligence buff, which again is really the correct way to build them. So I'll go ahead, I will put another buff into strength. But again, what we're trying to do, guys, is unlock these abilities. So if I would have spread it evenly, I could have possibly unlocked his level 12 ability versus just stacking all of the expensive ones right here in intelligence. And as you can see, guys, as of right now, we cannot reset these. That was one of the things that they had talked about. There is no way to reset them. So again, the ideal way to build these are similar to what you see here. So right here we have 3, 3, and 3 in the same. So I'm going to build 4 right here and then do 4 with 1 in strength, 4 with 1 in agility, so on and so forth, till they kind of look like this. We have 6, we have 5, and we have 5. Once we get a couple more copies on both of these, we'll actually be able to take these skills higher past this initial 6 and leveling him up quite a bit to get him up to that level 18. Or I believe 18 is the max for him, but these guys can actually go to 36. So these can actually stack. Once I have them all maxed out to 6, I can continue to build them up much further, maxing them out all the way up to that level. I believe level 36 was the max for the Elite Beast. So, all right, guys, so that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.